Yay, I'm back. I had a cold for like 2 weeks, on and off, and so my taste and my smell was kind of gone. And for that time, it was really incredibly frustrating because I had so many people coming up to me with ideas on shows, and I just kept saying, okay, I'm gonna have to put that on a backlog. I'm gonna have to put that on a backlog until I could get my taste back. And now that's back, I'm really, really excited. I've been gifted with a whole bunch of really cool stuff. Samples of different kind of protein, flavored protein powders. I've been given like a whey protein powder and a pea protein and collagen one, which I'm really excited for. I'm really interested to see if that's going to be as good as it kind of reads on the internet. But then again, companies just want to sell you what they want to sell you. So I'm not going to trust it just yet. Also, I've been given a bunch of different kind of links to like tablets for electrolytes that you can drop in drinks. Almost like the way that I think of them is kind of like the vitamin C immunity booster drinks that are incredibly disgusting. I don't care how good they are for you. It's like a Flintstone vitamin chewable got thrown into a really noxious drink and blended. It's disgusting. I hate it. I'd rather be sick. My husband drinks these very well. I wish I could. I can't. I honestly feel like I'm just going to be sick afterwards, and what's the point of that? I should just take more vitamins, which I do. Ooh, I should do one on gummy vitamins. Oh, that'll be so much fun. Oh, okay. Boy, I'm going to be really healthy after that one. Anyways, so also, I want to do one at some point with booze tasting. I've always been really curious to see if you line up all the different boozes and take sips of each, will you be able to tell right off the bat, this is gin, this is scotch, this is whiskey, this is vodka. I want to see if I'm able to do that with no knowledge of alcohol whatsoever. I'm a lightweight. I can have a bitch pop and I'm on the floor. So I'm hoping that by trying this out at some point, I'll be a little bit more wiser when it comes to alcohols. And then maybe from there, go on. Like if I find that I really enjoy scotch, I can start finding out what is that whiskey that's single malt? Or is it scotch that's better when it's aged? Ooh, I can find out like if I like peaty scotch, I think it is, which does not sound good at all. That's another time. Anyways, so today we're going to be trying 2 different kinds of Costco protein drinks. One is this Premier, and one is this Kirkland SIgnature brand. Now, this one was gifted to me by my in-laws. They really wanted me to see me do a video on it. I was really curious about this before I tried the Orgain, but then I kind of got a little uninterested because it has sucralose. Now, the sucralose is kind of near the top, not really near the bottom. Actually, no, I'm sorry, I got it mixed up. This one's actually pretty close to the bottom. Sometimes people like to say that that means it's not going to be as strong. Well, in this case, this just means it's got a lot of bigger words in front of it. So this may or may not turn out the greatest. But it's got 30 grams of protein, so this has got to be the most protein in a drink that I've seen so far. I don't even think the Orgain was this high, but the Orgain still, I think, is my favorite one, but we'll see. Well, you know, I might get lucky and these will be really good. But with 1 gram of sugar, I'm not looking forward to this. And I just realized I have no water near me. So we'll see. I don't know why I always smell these. I think it's from years of being with parents who were wine connoisseurs and was taught, you know, you smell it first, you get the bouquet. This is not a good bouquet. This actually sounds like the end of the bouquet after it goes through the cow. But we'll try. Oh. I'm not going to drink that again. Nope. Nope. Okay, moving on. For those of you who like protein or Premier protein, good on you. I'm not a fan. Next is this guy. Sorry. I don't have no water. I just realized I didn't bring my water with me, so I have nothing to wash that down with, and I just have to keep swallowing for a little bit. No jokes. So I remember, I think these are the ones that I remember from when I was a kid, when they came in the actual cans. You could throw them in the freezer while you were getting ready to go, and they get kind of slushy, and it was almost like drinking like a milkshake, and they tasted pretty good. I remember them being really thick, which was really nice. This one only has 9 grams of protein, which kind of makes me a little, why would you drink it? And it's so much smaller, 8.2 ounces to 11. I mean, geez, what a jip. But okay, fine. And, well, sucralose. Okay. But, you can always get lucky. I'm hoping that I'm going to get lucky on this one. I'm hoping that it's going to be like I'm drinking a piece of my childhood. I don't think that came out the way I wanted it to. So let's just go. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I'm not getting a sucralose finished. I am getting a weird kind of finish. It's not bad per se. It's not like the sucralose where it just makes your mouth kind of gum up with saliva trying to get it out. I imagine it tastes like chocolate with clay, I think. That's the ending that I'm getting. It's not terribly bad, but I don't really think that it's something that I would immediately jump to. But out of these two, this guy wins. This guy, excuse me. Sorry, Brooks. They're all yours. Okay, but before I go, I'm going to do one last one. This is one I've been really, really wanting to try lately, but I didn't want to do it until I got to do a video of it. So what I drink every day, I love this stuff. Super unhealthy for you. I mean, it only has 13 grams of protein, and you mix it with milk. It usually asks for fat-free milk. I like to use 1% because fat-free is just watered down and kind of gross. I use 1% because I like to think it adds a little bit of something extra, maybe a couple more vitamins. This is what I tell myself. And of course, the protein helps a little bit. However, 31 grams. I don't know if that's gonna, there it goes. 31 grams of sugar. It's not the healthiest, I'll admit, but I love it. It's my favorite thing to drink in the morning. It actually keeps me pretty full. But it doesn't have the most protein, of course. So after a workout, you're going to want more protein to help your body. So my husband, being the wonderful guy that he is, took me to GNC and we found egg protein powder. Now, the girl there said that there's a difference between whey protein, egg protein, and meat. It's like a beef protein. And the thing is that your body it'll get along better with the beef protein and the egg protein. It automatically knows, hey, you've eaten beef, you've eaten egg, you already know what this is. The whey protein, she said it takes your body longer to absorb it. I don't know if that was the word she used, but she pretty much just kind of made it sound like your body goes, oh, hey, dude, I don't know you just yet, so why don't you come back a couple of times and maybe we'll work out. So that seemed kind of weird to me. So instead, what I wanted to try and do was take one of my shaker cups of this instant breakfast and add a little bit of the egg protein powder. Mostly because I'm really curious to see if it's going to add anything. For me, I've heard of whey protein being kind of grainy. I've never tried beef protein because honestly, a meat stick, chocolate shake doesn't sound all that good. But I'm kind of hoping the egg protein is going to kind of taste like what I think Rocky. I've never seen Rocky, but I think he drinks the eggs, so I'm kind of hoping it's going to be like that. I've heard good and bad. I've heard it can be salty. I've heard it can also be kind of slimy. All things that are not going to be good in a chocolate shake. Let's just go there. So we'll see. I know what this tastes like without the egg protein. So I'm really hoping I'm going to taste this and be like, hey, I can sense no difference whatsoever. There's also a chance that I can find something really slimy on the inside. I'm hoping that the shaker ball has completely disintegrated that. So we'll see. Actually, it's not bad. I think in this case, I put a scoop of it. It only requests a scoop. It doesn't actually say how much to put in, depending on how much you're drinking. It just says mix 1 or more servings with water. Pre-workout BCAA, that really nasty watermelon shit I hate. Protein or other beverage. So this is really great. There's no greeniness to it. There's really no flavor. I think if I added an extra scoop of the instant breakfast, it'll give it a little bit more chocolatiness, which will make it more acceptable. I'm actually I'm pleasantly surprised. It doesn't feel any thicker. Of course, I'm not going to sense anything. This could be flour for all I know, but I don't think it has a smell, if I remember correctly. Oh, no, I lied. It smells like, I wouldn't say cooked eggs, but it smells like a chicken. I wish I was lying. But it doesn't smell pleasant, but I can't taste it in here, which is huge. So out of everything that I've drank today, the instant breakfast and the egg protein powder really does work quite well. I'm very pleased with that. This guy, I don't know if I would spend the money on it per se, but it doesn't, I would put it below Orgain. I would put the instant breakfast first, Orgain, and then I would definitely put this guy in third place. And the Premier can just stay in the trash where it is right now. I'm hoping very much so that I get to do the booze one sometime very soon. I think that's going to be a blast. I'd really like to set that up somewhere like at home, or I'd love to do it at an event where it's nice and open and pretty. I don't know quite yet when I want to do the whey protein powders. I'd love to try and get a beef protein to add to those 3. But I'm really hoping soon I can at least do the electrolyte one, because if we're coming into the summer, I really believe that the electrolyte powders and tablets and things like that are super helpful for people who do any kind of outside sport where they sweat a lot. And for me, I don't sweat. I wish I did, I don't, and it really creates havoc when I'm doing any kind of outside sport in the heat. So I really would like to do the electrolyte one soon to hopefully be a little bit of help to people. I'm really glad to be back. I'm really looking forward to trying more stuff. If there's anything in particular that you want me to try, like maybe protein bars, start giving me a list. I'll start collecting, and we'll do a sit down and we'll try all of them that we can possibly. And hopefully everything will work out well and I don't get sick again. So I can't wait to do it next time. We'll see you guys then.